This is a test match. I'm using the splash version of Survival Rock. Keep this hand. And just play land and end. Bird. Okay. Could be a mirror. I hope not, because then there's a good chance I play survival. And I do not have one of my own. Oh, it's Aluren. Cool. I love Aluren. Hmm. Should I play the wall? Yeah, I guess. Hopefully I'm not just immediately dead. Mesmeric Fiend. Alright. Take a Hermit with it. Hmm. It's a pretty good unearth. There we are. Yeah, against that deck, I'm definitely going to therapy. Rather than, play the Deranged Hermit. Oh, a miss. How about that? Hmm. Take Mana War. I'll play the bird so I can unlock my splash stuff, and then I'll end. Puts me in a bit of an awkward position, because if I don't draw a creature, then I'll play my only creature because it's Deranged Hermit. And then I'm left with the possibility of drawing Survival with no way to use it immediately. Right, they're paying Echo and attacking. Hmm. Okay. Play the Hermit and the turn. Yeah, them having two walls is actually pretty inconvenient. It's really going to slow down my squirrel offensive. Have they played their lands? I don't know. Should be paying closer attention. Definitely paying Echo. Hmm. Well, now I have a creature to hold. There's the last known card. And somewhat interesting, they could move a counter to the Raven Familiar and have it take down a squirrel with each attack. That's probably what they're thinking. Yep, looks like it. Yeah, just land on. Really shouldn't be auto-yielding. Might be able to get them. That is too bad. Yeah, I was thinking if they like Aluren and then Mana War, I can switch it out for the Cavern Harpy they target. I'm sorry, the Raven Familiar they target. Also, well, I guess they just don't want to pay Echo. That makes sense. Alright, here we go. I've got all of Roots. Great. Do I play it? I have so much mana. If I drew Survival right now, pay 1 to go get Squee, pay another 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'd probably be glad to have a second creature. If not the turn of, then the turn after. There it is. It's time to concede. All right, well, I mean, I didn't do anything for a pretty long time. So, yeah. And really the only, I mean, I guess aside from the discard, the only relevant thing I did was just a single Hermit. So, what do I want to do here? Duress. Guy's Cradle's good because they aren't killing my stuff. Flame Kavu seems good. Naturalize. Is Naturalize even good? The thing about Aluren is, especially if they're playing it well, where they play the Harpy and then in response to its trigger, bounce it back, and then still in response to its trigger, play the Raven Familiar, then just having a single enchantment kill is generally not good. However, if they play it without being able to go off at all, just to get other-handed and protect from discard, then it could be very good. I probably don't want Braids here. They have a lot of the same stuff that I do for capitalizing on that. Rainatane I can probably do without. Tempting Worm, is that good here? That might not be at its best. Actually, I want Engineer Plague. I can name Beast. Now I have to find a lot more stuff to take out. How about... Man, do I really take out the Wall of Blossoms? I truly do not like doing that, but I just don't see what else I could remove. Well, alright, give it a try. I mean, I don't know, I guess I could trim back a Hermit or something, but I really like just having a way to kill them fast, especially if I'm cutting the Tempting Worm. Alright, yeah, I'll try this, I guess. Anyway, looks like we got a little bit of lag. but here we are, it's working. That won't work. This has a lot to offer. We'll keep and get rid of that forest. I'll go straight for Aluren with Cabal Therapy. And just work up from there. And do I open with land more ways so that if I draw more green, I can survival more efficiently? That feels correct. Well, not a good way to start the game, but at least they have no black, so I'm going to land that survival. Hypnotist. Hopefully put that to work. Definitely worse without my Wall of Blossoms around, but still glad to have it. There's their Wall of Blossoms. Nice, okay. Discard. Go get Squee. Discard Squee. Get Bird. Play City, play Bird. Okay, yeah, I'm in a good spot here. Nightmare Plague, also quite good against Mesmeric Fiend. I would want to name Horror because no, it's not a horror, it's a minion. Yeah, I don't think I have a Nightmare or a Horror. Anyway, back to business. They are fiending me. They kind of just have to take that being their only choice. Their therapy is not going to be good. Really glad the window closed on that. What do I get here? What is the good card? Maybe just Gravebore Muse? This would be a really good time to play that. If I flame Penkavu that Fiend, it just turns their therapy back on, so it's probably not what I want to do. I guess it's Muse or Tradewind Rider. Tradewind Rider would be pretty good. It's kind of early for it, though. I think I want Muse. I could play the Ranger and then return a land, but I want to enable my land drops to continue. Plus, if they therapy it, there's no way they first guess Quarian Ranger, so it'll cost them both the therapy and a creature. Though I guess if the creature is Raven Familiar, it's not really much of a cost. Anyway, I do want to make my land drops and keep ramping up. I wish I still had my Hypnotist, but it was the only creature on hand, so I don't know. I don't think I really had a choice with that. want to do here. I want... Now do I go for Tradewind Rider? Yeah, that feels right. Okay, get the rider. And play the wall. Play the ranger. Untap the bird. I did play land. Now I will... Oh, this is kind of funny. Yeah, this is their opening to get me. I'm in a therapy right now, just sacking my Wall of Roots. I'm going to name Aluren. That is the way that I die. Actually, I could just name Raven Familiar. Because I would need a number of other good cards to make Aluren work. Okay. Yeah, if they drew Aluren right now, they wouldn't actually be able to... Oh, never mind. They could get me really bad with Mesmeric Fiend plus Cavern Harpy. So I am vulnerable for a little. I guess I feel pretty good about that name. Yeah, Mesmeric Fiend plus Cavern Harpy plus Aluren is a pretty sweet combo in its own right. Yeah, if they drew Delta, then I know their whole hand again. Now they're just putting a creature on the board, basically. Oh, never mind. Of course they have Cavern Harpy. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yep, Cabal Therapy on Engineer Plague. Can I just keep them off the number of mana they need? I could bounce 2 green sources on my turn. Yeah, but I can't bounce one on their turn because I would need another forest for that. Interesting. Ha, alright. That works, I guess. Well, I guess I'll see what I want with survival first. Something for 2 mana, I guess. What would it be? I could start stealing her stuff with Gilded Drake, but I mean, what good would that even do me? Basically irrelevant. Wall of Blossoms would fit perfectly. That's kind of funny. I guess I would want Genesis and then another bird, and then that would be it. And that works well too. So Genesis in hand. Now that I fully know my plan, I guess I'll play the Plague now. And really I could have worked through that without activating the survival. I mean, I don't need to literally have it in front of me. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make it through the match. These are both super complicated decks. And I am very much behind on time. Who knows how long this can last? Yeah, that puts me in a pretty good spot, because now I can get back the Hypnotist and just go to town with it. Also, there doesn't appear to be a reason to trade one rider on my turn. Untapping it doesn't really lead anywhere. I don't have the creatures to back it up. There's Fiend, just looking at my forest. Yeah, they probably know what's coming. What do I bounce? Probably a green source. A green blue source? Or a green black source? Blue is better, of course. Now I can get an even 4. I mean, really, I could I could trade one rider and then untap and then use it again, I think. Or do I not quite have enough for that? I got some lag going here. Are they just giving up? They see what I'm doing. Okay. All right. Well, that was a pretty smooth game. There was a little window of danger, but worked out all right. Now that I'm on the draw, do I want to change any of this? Duress is tricky because they have like one card for me to take with it, but it's a really good card. I feel like I could go down to 3 Duress. I don't know, being able to just put a quick stop to it with Engineered Plague is pretty nice. Makes it less important that I snag it right away. I mean, I do just really dislike taking out Wall of Blossoms. Okay, yeah, two feels like a good number. I wonder if they kept the Unearths in. They aren't part of the strategic core, so... I mean, it's kind of like this deck where... Like, it's you don't have to go that far before you don't even want more sideboard cards, because the stuff you take out has almost as much to offer. Yeah, just trying to take it all in here. Do I want to change anything? Ranger is worse on the draw, but yeah, I mean, I just like it with Trade Wind Rider. All right. Yeah, plus I brought in brought in the Gaia's Cradle, so having a 5th 1-drop is pretty cool. Ooh, that is interesting. I'm on the draw. I have, not counting the Cradle, of course, 19 waste drought, and then the Duress can keep me from dying fast. I'm going to give it a try. Not the best draw, but I took a gamble, and that's just, I don't know, part of the deal, I suppose. Let's see if I can hit something. Unearth. Yeah. At least I didn't miss completely. Better than a therapy would have been. Yeah, because they have Mesmeric Fiend instead of Cabal Therapy, they're gonna have to like take my Wall of Roots. I mean, what's the point of taking anything else? Come on. Oh, miss. Okay. Well, I mean, they can't even properly play the Mana War, so they aren't exactly hitting me hard. Another terrible draw. Maybe I should have mulliganed. I don't know. Like the cards themselves are so powerful. I was going second. Had a Wall of Roots, and just the turn one duress to keep them off their immediate combo kill. Like it obviously isn't playing out well at all, but I don't know. Seems basically fine. Rager is actually really good for them to get here. That oh okay. Yeah, that should help them a lot in terms of turning up the heat. Let's play survival and move to their turn. These are both horrors, aren't they? Yeah. That is nice. Slow down their clock. I mean right now of course I have to just get a bird and play it. Do not have another option. Though I'm really not concerned about life. I mean I can put a stop to it if enough pressure builds up. For now I'm safe to just ignore it for a couple turns. Probably gonna Mana War my bird. But I don't know, like what am I supposed to do instead? That Rager is actually concerning. Okay. It is time to try and put the brakes on their offense. That takes off 3 and gives me a Wall of Roots ready to go for next turn. They're about to... Oh, that's a problem. That was a very useful Naturalize. I'm going to keep myself alive here. I know it's going to involve Wall of Roots, so may as well play that. And then, yeah, I want to Bone Shredder the Mana War, and then I have 2 blockers. That is the move. I've officially tapped my city for the last time. That card is not without its downsides. Oh, actually, turn off auto yields. I do want to use the wall on their turn, I think. Dismiss that. Okay. Cavern Harpy. Ooh, that is an issue. It's a very menacing card. Yeah, that might get me with beatdown. Maybe a turn too slow. Let's see. I may not necessarily want to use the wall here. What are my outs? So I have to... I think I have to draw a land. Can I win without a land? If I use wall to search for something, like another wall, I guess, I can, on my turn, play the other wall, play bird, and then discard something and play another bird. It's not a great place to be, but I don't know. I'm pretty desperate here. Throw away the Flame Tongue Kavu, I think. And yeah, Wall of Roots is going to be part of the picture. And make sure I don't completely run out of creatures, but I have to not die first. They're going to be drawing cards with the Harpy. I really have to put a stop to that. Maybe I should have mulliganed that hand. Okay. Yep, this is what I want to do. I want to Wall of Roots into Masticore. And I think that's what I'm doing, because otherwise I'm playing wall, then I kind of have to do this. Okay, I'll play the wall into the Masticore. Kind of getting to a point where I really just need to get Squee finally. But this does keep me alive. Take a shot at the Harpy. Of course, they could draw Aluren at any point. Anyway, discard Survival. What I want is a basic swamp. Oh, okay. Well, swamp. Okay. I need to, I have to discard bird. Go get Squee. Discard Squee. Play bird. Yeah, there apparently is no better way to do that. Really paying the price for having these non-basics instead of an actual swamp. Yeah, once I can get the plague down on Beast, then I'm safe from Aluren. Not like totally, of course, but safe enough. At least I can use that waste for colorless still. Take aim at that harpy. Bounce it. Yeah, they can really churn out value here. If the land had shown up a turn earlier, I have so much more breathing room, but it's a lot more interesting this way. Also, their own life is getting kind of low. Not completely irrelevant. They need a certain amount of life, unless they have the pieces on hand, to make their combo work. I have no idea what they're holding. Anyway, I have to discard therapy here. It makes it more castable because I only have one black. So, how do I want to do this turn? I need 3 mana. That is completely spoken for. Then I have 3 more. What, another Wall of Roots maybe? Just keep the Mastercore powered up. Wall of Blossoms could flash back and take down the Harpy, so that way if they have something like, I guess if they have Aluren or whatever, they can't just get me with it. Or I'm sorry, Naturalize. That's what I'm really concerned with. Alright, discard Squee. Go get Wall of Blossoms. Yeah, that does feel correct. It would be pretty tricky if that was on purpose and they had another one. They just wanted me to not flash back. Am I good to attack? No, I want to keep it back. Don't want them ramming into my Wall of Roots here. Yeah, this lets me block without, or I guess represent a block without losing anything. Therapy, useless. Gonna be ready to go on offense before too long. Yeah, I can start the offense now. Attack with Masticore. just taking it. Good. Now I can discard Squee. This is interesting. Yeah, that's probably the move. Get the Hermit, play the Hermit. Well, I guess I would want to play the Cabal Therapy first or whatever. And then just have Hermit to go around their stuff and... No, I mean, I'm already representing lethal with Masticore. I don't know, what do I really want? No, Hermit feels right. And yeah, this feels like the play. I'll play the Hermit now. And then I will flash back the therapy in my graveyard. What could they possibly be holding? I mean, with me having survival in play, they probably wouldn't want to cast the Aluren because that really cranks things up for me. Yeah, it's a total miss. They actually do have nothing. Alright, well, end the turn. And that really should be it. I would think. Rager. I mean, if they're going to make it, I could see how that would be part of it. Ooh, alright, that is it. Wow. Down to under 4 minutes. Really good match. I do like Aluren. I like this blue-green-black version too.